Good morning, everyone. It's Flex coming to you from my back patio doing yet another post workout rant on this Friday. Happy Friday, and also a happy 30th birthday to my middle son. I cannot believe it. Seems like just yesterday he was a little rebel rouser running around driving me nuts, and now he's an adult grown man, 30 years old. It's crazy. Anyways, what I want to rant about today is this article that I read in the Star before I worked out this morning, and it's centered around Pete Hoekstra, who's the U.S. ambassador to Canada, and he's basically called us out. He's called out Canada and specifically the Canadian government on their anti-U.S. rhetoric, and rightly so. I mean, Carney and Philippe Champagne and most of the Liberals and almost all mainstream media in Canada have been on an anti-U.S. tear since the beginning of the year, since the tariffs were announced. And let's be real. I mean, Donald Trump, his bedside manner leaves something to be desired. But at the end of the day, he's trying to protect his country, and Canada protects its own too. We have tariffs. We have tariffs on lots of things, especially dairy, and we have tariffs on Chinese EV vehicles. There's all kinds of things. So every country has some protectionist tariffs in place, just about. But he rightly called out, we're not in a tariff war, or sorry, in a trade war. If we were in a trade war, we wouldn't be enjoying the fruits of one of the most lucrative trade deals on the planet. And he's right, and he's also called out the government, and a lot of this is on Ford, of pulling liquor sourced in the United States from store shelves, which it's crazy. I mean, Doug Ford is an idiot. Let's be real. He's an idiot. I mean, put it on the shelves. Let people choose. If people choose to not buy American, that's their choice. But it shouldn't be pulled from the shelves. And he also called us out, and I've done several videos on this, on the rhetoric against traveling to the United States. And he said, we don't do these things. We don't advise people not to travel to Canada. So why is Canada advising its citizens not to travel to the United States? And I've made several videos and I've called this out. It's silly. It's silly. There's no reason not to travel to the United States. I mean, people are spiting their families and their friends and canceling plans and losing money on trips that were planned for what? Because the mainstream media told you to, because the government told you to. It's ridiculous. And the whole thing of our government supposedly trying to get a deal with the US while running around making all these very public political statements anti-US, it's kind of like a disgruntled husband going to marriage counseling and posting social media rants about his wife. Like, it's counterproductive. It's silly. Like, if we're supposed to be working with the United States, we should tone down the rhetoric. And it's coming from the Liberal Party and it's coming from the mainstream media. And I also thought it was funny. It wasn't lost on me that Toronto Star posted this, and they didn't really take a side, which was kind of funny. They just kind of presented it as fact. But I mean, and it is fact, but it's just funny. They're so complicit in it, yet they present it as if it's arm's length without acknowledging their own part in the anti-U.S. rhetoric. They're just as guilty. So is Global, CTV, CBC, all of them. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, that's my little rant for this Friday morning. I'm out. As always, peace.